Hello and what is up? As you've probably gathered, we are back again with another review. Right, so Endless Mods, as some of you know, I am sponsored by them. This is one where I've got the same mod. This will be the fourth time now. All of them are still there, just different variants of colour. So I've never reviewed it, so today we're going to take a look at the Endless Mods cleaner. This is a stacked 18650 mech tube. So what we're going to do, we'll go down to the table, we'll take a look. I'll show you exactly what comes in the box, exactly what comes with it, how to put it together, and a bit more advice on the actual mod itself. So other than that, I will catch you in a minute. So we are down low with the Endless Mods UK. This is the cleaner mod set. This one is in plated silver. Yours will not come with this label. They normally have a little circle sticker to show you. There is literally nothing on the box, so we're not going to go around the box so much. So as soon as you open it, you should be greeted with a Endless Mods information card. This is all their social media. They are over on Twitter as well now, and they are also on YouTube, where you can catch a live show of a Wednesday night. So go and check those out and give them a follow. All your mod mechanical safety and care is on the back. Please make sure you read this if you are not knowledgeable to be using mech mods. Ideally, you should have some knowledge before even buying this. So again, that's down to yourselves. So in the box you will be greeted with a bag of spares. Inside there you'll have a couple of O-rings and a screwdriver. Again, try and use this type of screwdriver on the deck, because if you use stuff like these big ones, it's not going to end well. They're not designed for that. Every single deck should be used with a smaller screw with any device. So I did open this earlier to have a look around, so there may be fingerprints on it. This is your top cap for your 510 to go onto. We'll go through that in a moment. This is your battery connector or plate connector, whatever you would like to call it. We'll go over that in a minute. You will be greeted with your main section, your Stack'em section, and your RDA. All these do come in little bags, but I've taken them off previous to this video. So what we're going to have a look around first is the Slam'em. There we go, the Slam'em 25. So let's take a nice close look at this. So this is a 810 drip tip. It will come the same as whichever mod you chose, as they do vary colours. There is stainless steel, copper, brass, black, purple. I believe there's another one, I'm not quite sure what that is. I've got a few of them, I'll guide you through in a minute. This is a Slam'em 25. O-ring in the top to hold your 810 properly. Adjustable airflow by twisting this section here, and your airflow will close off. Very, very good machining. Not like some recent bits of kit. That isn't bad machining, by the way. That is just where there is no groove or anything on that. Really, really well machined. Let's pop the 810 back on there. This will be the deck you will, well, there is a choice of decks. There is two. There is a 2-2, which is this one, and there is another deck where the posts are more, well, they are side on this way vertically. They are just like one post. Again, very, very good deck. I've got a few mods with this deck on, and they are really, really good. So we are going to take a look around what will be your Stack'em tube. So as you can see, this is straight out of the box, so it probably needs a little bit of a polish. Really, really well machined. Again, these are really, you know, they're out of the box, so, you know, a bit of a cloth over them won't go amiss, but that is, you know, it is what it is. If we head over to this one, and then I can show you through properly. Right, I'm going to remove the switch and we'll guide you around the switch in a minute. So this will be your normal tube. If you're going in single, switch on the bottom, plate on the top, and screw your 510 down into there. Single tube setup. If we're looking at stacking it, really simple. Stack it, that on top of the stack section, battery in, that goes in, battery in, switch on, job done. So we'll have a quick look around the actual switch itself. So let's bring that right into focus there. This little black ring will twist to adjust the height for your batteries. They all do come with this. This will come right off, by the way. All it is so if you tighten it up, hit that, it's not going to go off in your pocket. Some people keep them on, some people take them off. I tend to take mine off as I do not put mech mods in my pocket. Again, beautiful engraving on these, on both of them, absolutely beautiful. Right, so this is to adjust, as I said, room for your batteries, but if you are cleaning your switch, this will pop out. In there is a tiny little ring which I am going to get some. I've got quite chubby fingers, so let's get that back out. Again, this is really not hard work. Well, I'm probably going to be better doing this off camera 1 second. And there we go, right, so I've left it on right on the end there so you can see. This twists off like so. And again, with every single mech mod, make sure you keep it clean, because if not, it won't give you the best what you can. So as you can see in there, these are removable. 2 batteries. You can buy a spring for these, which I do have. I've actually got a few spares, because I prefer sprung switch, to be honest with you. But again, that's personal preference. You can pick them up from Shade-e-Vaping. I don't believe they're crazy amounts of money. But yeah, I have got a few knocking about somewhere. So simple as just screw that back down like so. I like my switch because you can arrange the throw on this as well, so if you like a bit of extra oomph, that can change your switch for you. So I'm just going to tighten this back up a bit, because again, this isn't the way I do mine. Black plate goes back in like so. So very, very simple but effective mod. And again, for the price of these, I know at the moment over at shade-e-Vaping they are $39.99 for the full setup. Now a stacked mod for $39.99 is an absolute bargain of a price, absolute bargain. So I'm going to drop that on there, throw that in there so I don't lose it. Let's have that on there like so. And again, as you can see, lined up very, very nice. Now some of these can be where you have to turn the plate over, which I believe this one might, but we'll turn that around anyway in a moment. So, and there we go. The Endless Cleaner. An amazing, amazing tube. Really, really good quality. And as I said, I have various colours of this mod. Absolutely love it. It's a beast of a mod. Brilliant little fibre. So we'll jump back up on top and I'll tell you a bit more about this mod and Endless mods themselves. See you in a minute. So we are back up on top with the Endless Cleaner, stacked 18650 or single 18650, whichever way you want to run it. Now, as a lot of you know, I am sponsored by Endless Mods. I have been for roughly a year. Please don't think that affects this review in any way. This was an item I purchased for this review. It's not been sent by Endless. Endless do not know I'm even doing the review, as I did with the Dirtier, as I did with the ME, and as I will be doing with the Empress when I get 5 minutes. So I have a number of cleaners, got a whole collection. I think there's a few more up there somewhere. Again, this wasn't sent to me by Endless, this was something I purchased. At the moment they have these on offer at $39.99. Now at $39.99 that is an absolute steal. For a single tube mech mod, a decent one, $39.99 is a steal. For a stacked 18650, that's a crazy price. Now the reason I love Endless, yes, they are locally sourced, they are some parts of it are manufactured in China, but you are getting a high quality device at a fraction of the cost. Now as you can see behind me, I am quite a mech fan. There is quite a few more expensive mods. I'm not going to say better, I'm not going to say high end, because as far as I'm concerned, these high end is hard to judge. Some people could class £40 as high end. Some people will say a £700 device is high end. So high end doesn't mean nothing. That's down to the person's prerogative and what their budget is. As I said, 40 quid, it's a steal, absolute steal. They're very well made, never really had a problem with any of my Endless stuff, and if there is a problem, to be honest with you, go and hit them up on Facebook, they will sort it out, no problem. I'm not sure how many of these are going to be left, because I believe it might be a bit of a stock clearance. I do know they're on offer, so again it's more of a as fast as you can get there kind of thing. If these are not on offer at the time, please use VapeMan10, that will get you a 10% discount, and the same across the whole shade-e-Vaping site. For those of you who didn't know, shade-e-Vaping is also ran by Paul Havison, who owns Endless Mods. So a rundown of the actual mod itself. Again, very clean looking mod. It's in the name. It's a beautiful device. The throw on the button, again, it's how you arrange it, but I do love the buttons on these. I tend to get the spring. That's just personal preference to me. Again, it doesn't make a major amount of difference, but even that with the magnets, I mean, it's a decent device. No one can deny that ain't decent for the price. Again, as I'll say with any single review on my channel, if it is a mech mod or rebuildable, please make sure that you know your ohms laws and your battery safety before even attempting to use these devices. Mech mods are nothing to be scared of. Yes, there is an element of danger, but that is only if you be silly and you do not know what you are doing. Again, make sure your batteries are wrap safe, make sure you're using the right coils, make sure you've got your ohms right compared to your batteries, not just, oh, I've got an 18650 so I can do this build. Make sure you've checked your batteries fully, make sure you know what you're using. And these things, they will hit as hard as you want them to, because it's a stack. You can build it to hit hard, you can build it to hit softly. That is the beauty of mechanical mods. As I said, with the price, you're going to struggle to find a mod that quality at that price. You really will, especially a mech mod, especially if it's stacked. If you can find a stacked mod that quality at that price, then please by all means let me know, but I don't think you're going to beat it. Again, they have a range of mods. They've got everything from this to the Dirtier, which is that can take up to twin 26650s. They have the ME, which is your smaller device. A company worth checking out. If you do any of the UK expos, go over, have a look at their stand, have a look at some of their stuff. Amazing quality. So for me, 10 out of 10 every time. It always has been, always will be. Don't look at this as a bias review, because it's the only reason I'm on their sponsorship team is because I was chucking out the fact how good these things was before I even knew they had a sponsorship team. I was repping these before I even knew how to tag endless in them. That's how good these things are. Again, he has stores in Dudley and Birmingham. I know the one in Dudley is on Castle Street. I believe the one in Birmingham is on Church Lane, Church Road, something like that. Again, I haven't personally been to the Birmingham store, but yeah, Paul Harrison, you've done an amazing job again, mate. Hopefully I'll have some more to review soon. Other than that, I will catch you on the next one, and thank you for joining me. Catch you later.